Hi, everybody. Hey, hi. I didn't get up and leave. I can't. I'm in my cabin on the ship, but I usually last time I was here, I did it from the conference room. I'm like, because my cabin, the desk is so small, I can't actually get out of the chair and move while I'm here. And we're in Sitka, Alaska today. And you've ever been to Sitka, Alaska?
Nice.
That's Sitka.
Nope.
That's a Russian Orthodox church back when the Russians were in charge of the area. And also, Sarah Palin can see that from her house. So it's fantastic. But we are live. Welcome, everybody. I'm Brad Tassell, and we always have our superstar, Steve Goody, who is
Hello.
on his last day at home. Well, you're home 4 days, but his last show at home before jetting off for a month to Europe. That's amazing, heading out. And of course,
it was Europe, but since they quit the union, it's no longer Europe. It's Great Britain. Remember Brexit?
I think they're still in Europe, though, Steve. I think
they don't think they are.
Continent.
They are not their own continent. Okay, well, we're going to get Steve a class, everybody.
This is why they won't let you come back. You can't get that straight.
Yeah, you can't. Okay. And of course, someone who knows what a continent is, Patty Vasquez, who will be fighting the good fight, usually from the lower corner of a cabinet in her kitchen, but today on a nice walk out in the beautiful, beautiful night. Look out. Will you still be out there, Patty, when you're walking? You're still going to be out there? Okay, you're muted. Don't talk.
I will pop out. I'll pop out for it. Yeah.
You'll pop out. Okay, pop out. Like your husband did when we tried to talk to him. All right, so we have an amazing show, everybody, with comedian Danny Browning. We all, one of our favorite pals in the world, and very funny, and our favorite songstress, who's going to be drunk for the show, Auburn. No, I'm just kidding.
Yes.
Auburn, are you planning on drinking? Actually, I wrote who's not going to be drunk for the show, and then I said you're going to be drunk. That's very good at all. So, and I am here, and we've got a special guest.
Yes.
To do the worst joke of the week, and that is, I was going to say Auburn. It is Carla's going to be here to do the worst joke of the week as at the end, and if she does the joke I wrote, it's going to be a sad end of this show. So now look, getting back to this doctor on a plane thing, since so many airlines have become like Greyhound buses in the sky, I'm not sure any doctor worth their salt would fly or even tell us they were on JetBlue, would they? I mean, I was on a Southwest flight, and the best we got was I'm a doctor of yoga medicine. That's great. The corpse's chakras are perfectly aligned. That's fantastic. One time on Frontier, they asked for a doctor, and I told my wife, "Raise your hand, honey. You're a doctor." Maybe they need their curriculum developed, or something. They need their pedagogy polished. What they need.
Syllabus. We need a syllabus.
Yes, it's their polishing of their pedagogy. Okay, well, since I don't have a lot of time, because after this show I have to go do a show in front of 700 or 800 people on the ship. Let's hope they're not sad about me being here. They won't. Let's get into it. So let's get into it right now. Joe Biden removed himself from the presidential race, and they said the greatest thing. I've heard this. You know what? It takes no ego to put the country above yourself, and that is face. Meaning, what also that means is 50,000 Trumpers are kicking themselves for all their F Biden flags they bought last week. Oh my God. Terrible. And exactly how long do you think it'll be before no one cares where Hunter's laptop is anymore? Laptop, we don't care. And of course, the MAGA munchers are already in with the misogyny. They were in with Joe with the old and crime, but now a black woman is in power and could be in power. They better beware, because now she's a big skank, right? She's a big prostitute, just the dumbest, even though she's a huge lawyer and so much succeeded in politics. But that's right. She's one of those. But let's just say, though, they better beware, because if Kamala Harris wins the presidency, and she has one thing the conservatives never saw coming: immunity from prosecution.
Yeah.
So what I pray for is a Harris Buttigieg administration that makes black and gay the law of the land. That's what it should be.
All right.
Everyone's house has a black gay person that they must kiss. Anyway, all right. Well, that's enough of that. So anyway, oh man, and the big story of last week, I had to write all these days ago. I apologize. So they're old. country music singer Ingrid Andress, y'all popular, you love her?
Yeah.
Who drunk sang the national anthem at the Home Run Derby for Major League Baseball in Texas in a terrible kind of off-key way, has now had all of her songs explode on Spotify. It was the best thing for her career. Every platform, they love her. But remember this. In January, Elle King's career took a nosedive after she drunk sang at the Dolly Parton tribute concert. Her career went straight down. So remember, you can disrespect America, but mess with Dolly and you're done. That's all there is to it. And I'll tell you this, that leads me to mention that if you kneel at a Dolly concert, you are beaten to death. That's all there is to it. Do not kneel in front of Dolly. Okay.
Unless you're doing this kind of thing.
Yes, unless you're praising her name. All right. Oh, now this is meaningless, but I read it. Kate Hudson spoke on this show, Watch What Happens Live, and said Matthew McConaughey never wore deodorant on the set of Fool's Gold, and she could smell him coming a mile away.
Wow.
But that was okay because that's right. That's okay because he heard him 2 miles away saying, all right. All right. Don't do the jokes before me.
Sorry.
That was Auburn, who's no longer on the show.
$6. $4 you can kiss goodbye.
I said 6. Hey, come on. Not 4. On Saturday, over 1,000 flights were canceled after thousands more were canceled on Friday because the CrowdStrike software update to Microsoft Windows threw every airline using Windows into chaos. Some airlines had to start handwriting tickets, which really slowed things down when younger agents waited 10 or more minutes for their handwriting to autocorrect.
Nah.
I had to write that joke because I couldn't steal the Southwest one. Steve, didn't you share the Southwest joke? What was that?
I think I did. Yeah, that was a good one.
Southwest said, we're still fine because we're still using the Commodore 64. Stupid Southwest being funny. Did you see about this isn't in the show, but did you see the woman who was mad? It was famous, somebody famous. They bought 2 tickets on Southwest because they needed the extra seat for something and people sat next to her.
Oh, yes.
And they threw her off the flight.
Right.
She said, but I bought 2 seats. I said, yeah, that one and the one 15 rows back, stupid. What are you flying Southwest for? Okay. Oh, hey, did you guys see this? The new movie Twisters is out. And people are asking if the technology to suck the moisture out of the funnel is real science and possible to stop real tornadoes. And the answer is, Alice is here. Is that the answer is yes. Actually, it is, except we're many, many years from the capability to do so. The good news is science has made great strides in another area of tornado fighting, and that is they have used the rotten tomato method to stop all tornadoes from having sharps. So that was.
I thought at first I didn't understand the word shark. I thought you said shart. Go on.
Shark. I will never say that word. So let's all know that was shark. And that was the rotten tomato method too, right there. Okay. Hey, I'd like to say that Janet didn't like this joke. She thought it was dumb. Here it is. Microsoft, by the way, said that more than 8.5 million millions of its devices using Windows were affected by the CrowdStrike outage. You know that? You know who wasn't affected? You know who wasn't affected? Your mom, who's still using Windows 95.
Yes.
That is truer than you realize.
Come on. See, Janet was like, that's stupid. No.
Oh, it's good.
She said I had to say, like, your mom who's still typing on a abacus or something. Anyway, we're not that bad. All right. I think we're doing okay. Hey,
Hashtag we don't know what an abacus is.
Yes. Not enough abacus jokes out there. Yeah. Oh, God. The Paris Olympics will start July 26th.
Yay.
Except for the captain of the Japanese gymnastics team. Did you see that? Shoko Mayata, 19, was sent home for violating the team's rules by drinking and smoking.
Oh, man.
This was hard to hear because all of the country's gymnastics teams are so close. A set of competitors still in the games, the captain of the Netherlands gymnastics team who spoke to reporters on high, meth, drunk, and with a hooker. Tough luck, Japan. Okay. That was a lot. That was too wordy, I think. Carla, rewrite that one for the next show.
Let's see if we can get an abacus in that one.
Yeah, an abacus. Carla is rewriting the worst joke of the week. I think I needed her to rewrite that one. Also, kind of sweet revenge. Oh, but you see today, by the way, the All-Star team beat the Olympic team today in the WNBA. They did a game. Because you got the wrong team going to the Olympics, so good choice. So they should give, if they win the gold medal, they should have to give it to that team. Kind of sweet revenge. Brittany Griner will travel outside the U.S. for the first time since being released from a Russian prison to compete for Team USA basketball. She'll be Putin it all behind her. Okay.
Really, how much did you expect for that one?
I expected somebody to go, ugh. Putting it all behind her. Come on. All right. Let's
classic.
You know what? I was going to go short, and I'm just going to go slow down. I still have 3 more.
Yes, always punish the audience.
That's right. I punish the 15 people who showed up for this show online. A Brazilian singer has passed away at a concert. This is so sad, when a wet fan hugged him as he was then electrocuted by a live wire connected to his guitar.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Which reminds me to say, if you ever tour with Steve Chuck, stay dry. Right. Okay.
That's why all my equipment is wireless, to avoid such a thing.
That's right.
You can't drink anyway, plus he's 21.
Yeah, that's true.
I didn't say drunk, wet. They were wet all over. What does drunk have to do with it?
Yeah.
Sulu, you're driving. Stop
dry.
talking.
You said stay dry. That's another
Stay dry. Oh my God.
Don't drink and drive and talk.
Oh, where did we go wrong? Okay. This is my favorite joke. You ready? The curiosity. Shut up. Okay. I said the word wrong. The Curiosity rover on Mars finally completed its primary mission this week by running over a cat.
Boom.
Eric, that's the kind of thing you would put on Facebook. Then you can. Go ahead, put that on Facebook. Also, not my favorite joke because I think it's not good. The Curiosity rover on Mars accidentally drove over a rock this week, and when it cracked open, scientists at NASA saw crystal formations. Isn't that wild? It's an incredibly surprising and amazing find to see a geode on the planet. NASA spokesman Carla Moonbeam Pratt said, "Oh man, if the Curiosity finds some patchouli and sage, I'm going to open up a shop." No. The cat one was strong. I should have stopped. All right, last one. And Steve, get ready to start the show.
I will do what I always do: start salvaging.
Start digging. Start filling in the hole. I just 26-year-old Tadej Pogacar, is that his name? Is the first rider since 1998 to win both the Tour de France and the Giro d'Italia in the same year. So that's pretty amazing.
That is.
And more amazingly, he's the first one to do the whole thing with the same blood.
Oh.
Y'all got that.
He didn't get lanced.
He was the first one not to lance. Yeah, that's right. Okay, Steve, you should have been in.
I'm in now.
Top 10 should be over by now.
Hey, everybody, it's Brad Tassell right over there. Yay.